I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doncic, no good. And the basket by Ingles.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Pass to Chanchar. And here's Doncic from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
And here is Ingles. The three from Mills. Good on the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 6.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Exum. And it's Giddey in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Giddey. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Doncic from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Down low, Landale powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Always has his head up, Giddey unselfish with it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Exum's shot is off. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Doncic. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Exum.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Ingles with the screen for Exum. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Doncic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
All 3 throws good from Doncic.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Getting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Daniels with it. To the inside. And Simmons kicks to Ingles. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Joe Ingles. Daniels out there with Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Baines in at the center, locking down the middle. Daniels. And he banks in the layup. Daniels has got his first basket of the night.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside Dragic. Here's Toby, covered by Baines.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Baines, a screen on Dragic to the middle. Here's Simmons. He sinks the 11-footer. Simmons got his first points of the game.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
Here's Chunshaw. Off target from outside. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Ingles. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Dragic. Simmons looking around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
The shot's good from Toby.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 1:54 left in the first half. And here's Mills from the arc. Traps in the tray. Mills has got 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And it's Doncic missing. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Landale. Green, the screen. Landale pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Mills. 6 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Green. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Ingles. And Mills kicks to Giddey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Inside, here's Chunshaw. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Doncic. Off target there with the little leaner. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
He's in the mood.
And that is it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Josh Giddey. Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now, here's Doncic. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now Exum still without a basket. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 21.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. That one goes in.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Taking a look here at the visitors, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. They're in third place. Down low and stolen by Giddey. Now here's Mills. He's got 6. Giddey kicks to Exum. Mills passes to Giddey. There's a good screen. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giddey's got 14 points for the game.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Back to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. 24 points for him.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Giddey. From outside the arc. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Chanshaw. Back to Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Bounce pass, Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Simmons. And here is Baines. Baines a screen. Daniels passes to Baines. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Dragic. Daniels, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Stolen. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. In the corner, Simmons with it. Pass to Baines. Got it. Good job in the low post. Baines has got his first bucket in this one.
Playmaking is a strong suit for Simmons. He knows how to break up the defense.
1 second left. He lays it in.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1. And do not go away. As here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Dragic has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15, and that one drops. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Green taking his time here. Oh, good with the triple. An unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. They set the pick. Nikolic. And the 3 off target. Outside, Green. Pass to Daniels. Back to Green. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Giddey gets it to go.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Now here's Doncic, covered by Mills.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Exum. On the wing, Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Giddey's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Here's Giddey. Chanchard grabs the miss.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Giddey. Pass to Mills. Cranes it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Doncic right side. Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are... NBA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo surveys. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's Hazonia. Pass to Smith. And here's Saric. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. Here's Calathes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Hazonia. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Saric. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Smith. Can't get it to drop. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Smith passes to Saric. And they're pushing it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Give him 8.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Hazonia. Saric outside. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the home team, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Calathes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. The shot. Bogdanovich. That's good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
The rebound by Bogdanovich.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
The floater. Good.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
From behind the arc. He's off on that one. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. With the 10-footer. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Bogdanovic. Smith outside. Picked by Smith. From downtown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Papanikolaou. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Takes the three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Perkichin grabs the board. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
It doesn't go for him. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. Lets it go from 11. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. A minute 15 left in the first half. Pass to Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Antetokounmpo has gone 5 for 7 shooting. Smith outside. Here's Hezonja. Out to the right wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
There is a heart and passion that Šarić brings to the game every night. Good job initiating contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Šarić. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. Blocked!
How about Zubats? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Drains the triple.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
To the middle. Antetokounmpo inside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Man, I just love his.
And that's a wrap on.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, what a contribution.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Saric shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo from the arc. He can't get it to go. Saric left side. Giannis with the rebound. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith right side. The 3. Hazonia gets the bucket.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Here's Calathes. Uses the glass on the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Picked by Smith. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Smith outside. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs. Inside, here's Calathes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Out left to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Shot's good by Saric. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
Well, proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Saric any separation, and you're in trouble.
Good on the shot.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. It's picked off. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
Oh, I love the hustle from Šarić right there. He sticks with the play, put the finishing touch on it. That's nicely done.
12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A shot from the mid-range. Doesn't go for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Outside Bogdanović. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Bogdanović has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Dorsey. The 3. The shot misses. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanović. With his first shot attempt. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thank you for that. Antetokounmpo inside. Šarić covers.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Pass to Azonia. Šarić outside. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Down low. Here's Azonia. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And down it goes. 2 points.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Yes! All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Fades. Smith no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Smith. Fade away. No good that time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
To the middle. No good. That would have tied it.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Kalathis. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
This one for 3. Yes! And that one brings them within 1. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible.
around, stand to cream, more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Chanchar, the pass to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Back to Murray. The three. He can't get that one. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Outside, Barrett. Dort finds Olynyk. And here's Barrett. The jump hook. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points his last outing. Here's the three. Here's Chanchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 7.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Barrett the pass to Lyles. There's the screen. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Lyles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Can't connect from short range. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Back to Doncic. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's see the leading 3-point teams in the NBA.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Murray outside. Clark sets a screen for Murray to the inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Blasic, Brooks covering. Here's Blasic. Oh, that's blocked. Clark dishes to Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sinks the triple.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
"12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. First quarter wrapping up here, and clock it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Dylan Brooks out there with Lou George. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Carries it from three-point range. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark is out there with Lou George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Here's Chanshaw. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Outside Dragic. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brooks outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. Outside, Dort. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
It's good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Boucher sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And there's the drive. That shot misses. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Good on the second free throw.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And they double up Doncic. Stolen by Brooks. To the paint. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Chanshaw. Lazic. Barrett covering. Here's Chanshaw. Here's Doncic. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Back to Murray. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. Murray, no good. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there it is for him. And it's all knotted up.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Murray. And the layup is good. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. Okay, now we've got some time. And that is it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Barrett, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now, here's Barrett. Connects from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Pass to Chanchar. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Olynyk. Hasn't made one yet. For three, Barrett. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. To the inside. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Shot's good by Lyles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Blasic, and that one good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lyles. At the elbow, Murray. Can't get it to fall. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. The deep shot falls for Doncic.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dragic. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Dragic. Over to the wing. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Murray, the pass to Olynyk. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Dragic. This one for three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Second shot opportunity. Misses in close. Alexander Walker on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And so he hits both. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 7. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Pass to Chanchar. Up top, Doncic. It's good from the top of the key.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score.
Timeout.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
.152 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points just in the second half.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Olynyk. He's tightly guarded, and the shot goes down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. There it finds Murray. Pass to Barrett. Puts up a deep three. Chanchard grabs the miss.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Doncic outside. Trifecta.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the run.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Papanikolaou. Sinks that one from the post.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Landale inside. Antetokounmpo's there. To the paint. Here's Papanikolaou. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Giddey. Back to Exum. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Pass to Landale. Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Landale. Off target at the rim.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Papanikolaou. From the arc. And he buries his first look.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
From deep, Giddey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a confident shot from the young guard, Giddey. Love seeing him be assertive.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Giddey. In his last outing, 10 points for him. They set the pick. That one falls. Giddey's got 5.
Defenders don't think that Giddey has
that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Ingles. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job of reading the floor.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. Now Antetokounmpo. Checked by Baines. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Exum outside. Down low. Here's Baines. Soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
That one is off. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Now, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
We've got Josh Green. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside. Lets it fly. Hits the jump hook.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 4-man position. Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Daniels. And the layup is good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Papanikolaou. Green covering. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot that time not on target. Baines with some nice D. Ingles passes to Simmons. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And it's all tied up.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And there's the lob. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Here's Giddey. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to Landale. Outside Giddey. Outside Simmons. Landale with a screen. Back to Giddey. From deep, here's Simmons. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Dorsey. Antetokounmpo for 3. Good D by Simmons. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Giddey with it. Inside, Landale, and he dunks it down.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
Antetokounmpo outside. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside Giddey. 11 seconds left in the first half. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
And now, not a bad. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Jock Landale, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one from 3.
They set a pick to the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Mills. Landale, the pass to Giddey. Knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Exum.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Ingles. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. The steal. On the break. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Back to Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. 16 points for him.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
.143 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Basket counts.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. Josh Giddey is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
.116 left to play in the third quarter here. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
With the crossover, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Shot is up. The shot no good. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Exum passes to Giddey. Back to Exum. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Kalathis. To the paint. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside Giddey. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Giddey's got 15 points in just the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The third quarter comes to a close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Buries it from 3. Antetokounmpo has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons. And he gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simmons. Down low. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Simmons. Here's Daniels. And Baines with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Mills. Outside Giddey. Pass to Mills. Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen. He shoots it. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Pass to Giddey.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Antetokounmpo up top. Ingles defending. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And it's Giddey missing. Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Blocked! Up top, Ingles. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Mills. Outside Ingles. Exum outside. And they recover it. Here's Giddey going inside, and the shot goes down. Giddey's got 30.
And that energy behind Giddey's drive helping him get it done.
From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. And that's good as he hits both shots.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd can
Right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, Sarr out there with Riza. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Hayes in at the point guard. And that one's good, Riza.
A true highlight of Riza's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Back to Smith. And there's the call on Riza. That is his first foul of the game. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Riza. And the home team has possession. Pass to Saric. And here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. And Smith with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Hayes. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Saric looking around. Pass to Smith. Saric passes to Hazanya. Back to Saric. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Just a big-time answer from Wembanyama following up that three.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Inside. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 5.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Hazanya. Back to Smith. Now here's Zubac. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Hazanya. No good from outside. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Up and in from the low block. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To halt the run. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Perkichin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Fournier's shot is off. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The 3 ball. The shot missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Riza Shea has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. And Riza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Riza Shea, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. Here's Riza Shea. 6 points for him. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you take a look at Smith. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Yabusele out there with Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Koulibaly, and it's Riza Shea in at the shooting guard position.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Koulibaly, no good on the free throw. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, or we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Saric outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Saric. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alex Song.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Saric nails them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Wembanyama high post. Up again. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Azania. And here is Saric. Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Saric has got 8 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. And you take a look at this home team. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. There's a minute left in the first half. Hayes with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Song. 6 on the shot clock. Now Riza Shea. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Riza-Shea is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Smith. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Saar. Over Saric. Saar's shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The shot by Saric, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Up 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said.
New topic, fellas. And that is it for halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Reza Shea with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Saric. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Hezonja's out there with Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Smith kicks to Zubac. Poked away. Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Saar. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just too much Alex Saar there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Smith. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Smith's got 13.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And Saric kicks to Smith. It's Hezonja in the corner. Saric with it. Smith on the wing. Fires from deep. And Saar pulls it down. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Hezonja. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Down low, it's tipped. Hayes with the steal. Wembanyama with it. Zubac defending. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. For three, Fournier. No good on that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Zubac. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Perkichin. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Batum dishes to Fournier. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And fourth quarter basketball. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Zhang is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. Thing has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And here's Zhang. Pass to Yabusele. On the clock. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Lets it fly from 18. Gobert pulls it in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. At the top of the key, Batum. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Koulibaly. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So both teams changing it up here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And stolen by Fournier. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Rizache. That three off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Smith drives in. It's rebounded by Hayes. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Azania. The long distance three is buried. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sarr. Here's Hayes. Nailed from three-point land.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And now, here's Hazonia. Shot clock at 5. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Chanchar. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Chanchar. Antetokounmpo covering. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Doncic on the wing. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
We know that Luka's a three-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. 20 feet out. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pass to Chanchar. Misses the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Dragic. Over to the left wing. From the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. Puts the move on. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Dragic. They set the screen. The three is up. That shot off. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And it's Dragic with the rebound. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. He takes it in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Defended by Dragic. Here's Papanikolaou to the right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Deflected. Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Dragic. That gives them the lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And there's a pick. For 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Throw it down on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Antetokounmpo, bam.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
I'll tell you.
And that's it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Doncic right side. Luka! Get off me!
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Chanchar. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Three-pointer. Luka comes right back with his own.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Giannis feeling confident. Goes right to the 3 to get those points back.
Pass to Chanchar. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The score now all even.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Doncic. 16 points for him. No good with the elbow jumper.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Dragic outside. Fades back. That one drops for him.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Dragic outside. And the layup is good off the glass. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. No good from the wing. To the wing, right side. Oh, no good! That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we take a listen in now to Tom.
Defensively, we got to do it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. To the left wing. Down low. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Dragic. From deep, he buries it from three. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Yep, that one goes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he lobs it up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Doncic with it. Pass to Chanchar. Over to the wing. Doncic with it. Takes a three. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
They swipe it. To the middle. Fades and shoots. Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Inside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said, keep it going guys, ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. Shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And here's Doncic outside. The shot off that time. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. From deep, here's Doncic. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reza Shea in at the 3. Now, here's Ingles. To the paint, wants to get it to Giddey, and does. It's good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
He's the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Mills. Here's Sarr, and that one drops.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Mills with it, working on Hayes. And Mills kicks to Ingles. 6 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Pass to Sarr. Drains the three-pointer. Sarr's got 5 points so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And he can't get the first one. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. He hits the second from the line. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Koulibaly. Outside Fournier. No good on the 3. Now here's Exum. Tight defense on him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Giddey with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
On the wing, Daniels. Inside. Green, the pass to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Fournier. Shot's good by Mills. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, Koulibaly. Still without a basket. The shot's good from Fournier.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Furphy. Outside, Simmons. Now Daniels. Simmons looking around. From the arc. Fournier pulls it down. The 19-foot shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Fournier's got 11 points. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Yabusele out there with Gobert. Then there's Batum. Then there's Rizashea. And it's Koulibaly in at the point guard.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Rizashea. Pass to Batum. Here's Rizashea. Simmons pulls it in. In the corner, Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Here's Rizashea. He's covered by Daniels. Outside, Batum. There's the triple. And it's Rizashea missing. Rizashea's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Ingles. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Now here's Jang. Pass to Rupert. On the wing, Koulibaly. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Now here's Jang. No scoring in this one. Here's Koulibaly. It's good from long range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. And you take a look at this home team. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. And it's Rizashea with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the three. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Exum's shot is off. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Count it, good. Rizashea's got 5 now.
Rizashea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter and stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Now, here's Ingles. Still scoreless. Landale with the bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the first half is now in the books. Up 9. And we'll be back right after this.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the visiting team.
They're moving.
That is more than enough of.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now, here's Fournier. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Giddey's got 13.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Pass to Rizachet. Outside Fournier. Takes the 3. Landale grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ingles can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Hayes. Fournier in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fournier. Shot from 16. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Giddey against Fournier. And the foul called on Alex Saw. That is his first foul of the game. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Now, here's Ingles. Still yet to score. The tray. Drills it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Cans it from downtown.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Simmons dishes to Mills. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Rizachet. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rizachet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizachet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Now here's Green. Here's the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Zhang. Batuma's out there with Yabusele, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Koulibaly in at the 2 guard. Batuma's screen on Simmons, and Zhang gets it to go.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
On the wing, Daniels lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Koulibaly. And now here comes Daniel, needing the break. Thibault with the ball. Green, the screen. And Matisse Thibault gets the 3. Thibault's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Batum. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Hayes. Now, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Giddy, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Wembanyama. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Giddy. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Fournier against Giddy. Count that one. Giddy's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Rizachet. Hayes with the screen for Rizachet. Clock at 6. The 3. Ingles with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Giddy. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Hayes with it. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Wembanyama. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Hayes. Going inside. Hayes. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And Mills kicks to Giddey. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.